Hello. Yeah, I had already made a very pretty long and very personal video about this, but that I'm about to tell you, but I I don't think it's I don't think it's suitable to be released. It's just too personal and painful, and I don't want to trouble anybody with my own problems too much. Somebody will say, "Oh, he's fishing for pity and empathy." But yeah, I mean, as you who followed me and have been on my live streams the last week, you know that my mother has been hospitalized since Thursday, 4 days ago, and I'm living on my own. So lonely, living on my own. Yeah, it's hard, but it's not my first time. Luckily, it's not my first time. And yeah, she's not. Don't worry, she's not really bad. She's not in a bad state mentally, but physically, she needs to get better. Yeah, definitely. So I'm not gonna make this long because I already made a video in my native language about this, which in the end I had to cut short because I got too emotional. Yeah. Does no good, does it, dear? Grant Lee Buffalo, a great band. Yeah, it's just, when you lose like half of your family, and then it's only me and her, and then something happens again. It's too much, you know what I mean. It's too brutal. It's too brutal. Why do you hate us, God? Why? Why? I don't know. Why? Because we don't believe you. We don't believe in you. We never. I mean, my mother, maybe she does believe in you. Maybe. She does. I I don't know if I believe in you. As I said once to somebody a long time ago, too many crazy things have happened in my life. I mean, so many crazy things and incredible things have happened to me that it's crazy that I don't believe in God. I should. Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, back to her. Yeah, it's cruel. Fuck it. But she's getting better, definitely. I mean, physically, once again. It's a little ironic because it's not. She's not. Hasn't doesn't have mental problems, but physical. But she's in a mental hospital, psychiatric hospital. But it's for the elder, so it's good that it's not a common kind of asylum thing because that's where she has been before, and it's not a good place. You don't want to be there unless you are totally, out of your fucking mind. And she never was totally. It's just problems, right? Problems that she's had. And sorry, I shouldn't have my glass in front of my mic. The thing is, life has been very monotonous the last decade or so, at least. For me, for her, it was just what she needed and wanted: peace, just peace. For me, of course, I wanted more. I wanted more, but I didn't get it. But let not this be me feeling sorry for myself. God forbid. Now I'm old enough to avoid that, to know better. Yes, I'm old enough to know better. Like that song says, yeah, the Beatles once again. Cry, baby, cry, let your mother know she's old enough to know better. Cry, baby, cry. Baby is not crying. This baby, anyway. Because I'm all cried out. I'm all cried out, people. Thank you. I'm all cried out. But yeah, I do worry now when she comes back home. It will be a very joyous occasion, but I worry if, I just hope that the new medication will do her well in here. Because she was getting this for so long, 12 years. But it was slowly killing her physically. And that's not a good thing, is it? She had become an invalid, really. And it's terrible to watch, your mother just like, well, let's not say disintegrate, but slowly get weaker, simply crumble. Well, yeah, we can say crumble. As you can see, I'm in a very special psychological state. Like the last time she went away, I just felt so, without a filter, because when something like that happens, you don't give a shit anymore. You don't give a damn. You can say anything to anyone, and that's a good feeling. Good thing in a bad situation. Yeah, at the same time, it is hard when you are not used to doing all the housework and cooking and all that. But yeah, you just gotta manage, It's all a learning experience, of course. I think I just lived. The problem is I didn't live my life as a man. I lived my life as a boy, as her son. And that's why I never had a, let's say, normal life, like I should have in my age. I'm in my 40s, well into my 40s, let's just say, So, yeah, it sucks, but it has to be like this. And she is, by the way, coming home on Friday to be over the weekend. That's gonna be really good, great. Then she's gonna have to go back, and I don't know how long, be there at least another week or two. So yeah, I mean, the worst part is the nights, even though she would always go to bed early, and I was really used to being but alone, let's say, at night, and I would go to bed at 3, 4 sometimes. So I'm used to, just hanging around in the darkness or semi-darkness, but knowing that there's no one else there, that's the thing, And I'm not scared, but it's just sad in a way and depressing, how I feel. So that's why now I will, as I said, be doing more streaming. I would have done more already, but I was tired, I hadn't slept so well in all these days since she left, and I had, of course, I visited her. That also made me tired because it's very far away from here, unfortunately, the hospital. It's on the other end of the town, completely. So yeah, anyway, before this hits 10 minutes, I'm gonna end it. Fuck it. So there you go, that's it. I'm managing and hoping, and that's all I can do. And I'll see you tonight, alright? Bye.